Meet us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Google+. Hey guys, this is Phil from Education.com, and this is Samsung Gear S. This is their latest approach to the wearable devices. It's been quite a while, but until the new one called the codename Orbis is going to come, this rumored to have a circular display. Until then, this will be their latest approach. Alright, so let's clarify something. This is more than a smartwatch. This is actually a smartphone, a watch phone more likely. It's got its own SIM card, it can make its own call, and it can receive its own messages. And as an additional function, you can even connect it to your phone with the Bluetooth. Yay! That's how you should look at it. That's what it is. Alright, first of all, on the front, it's got a flexible display. It's got a curved OLED display with the home key over here. A home key on a smartwatch, that looks weird, and it's weird. And it's got a silver chrome coating as edges, definitely not our favorite, and the rubber band, definitely not our favorite again, and this latch over here is one of my favorites. It's very easy to wear or take it off your wrist, and if you want to make the size different, then it's a lot easier than the other products, namely Sony. It's a pretty good latch. But aside from that, we don't like the band, we don't like the design, and this is one of the clumsy designs that we've seen on the watches. Alright, and this is detachable from its ugly band if you want to. And on the back, it's got a SIM card tray. It's a nano SIM card tray, so you can swap in any of your SIM card, data only, voice only, or one mix. Of course, you can put that in, and it's going to turn your Gear S into a phone. It's your own phone. It's not only a smartwatch wearable. And there's a heart rate sensor and a docking port. The dock is required to charge your Gear S to the micro USB port, and you can charge it without the power source because the dock has a 300 milliamps of battery built in. So if you're not accessible to the power sources, then you can have your dock. You can carry that around. So let's put that back in. This is not exactly an easy task, so bear with us. All right. Before we get to the real thing of the Gear S, this is a big thing. This is my G-Shock, and even compared to my G-Shock, this is a pretty big device. Considering what's built inside, you might think that it's big or not, but let's find out. So this is this main screen. Of course, you can customize it by tapping and holding on it, but we're not going to get into that because, all of the watch faces are pretty much ugly. You can swipe from bottom to top to launch the app launcher over here. You can have the apps, or you can go to recent apps. This is a Tizen OS, so it has pretty much everything that you would expect on a smartphone as well. You can do that, or you can swipe from top to get your notification. 3G, remotely connected, and then the brightness, volume, call forwarding, do not disturb, so on and so forth. For real notifications that you would normally see with the swiping from top to bottom on your smartphones are located on your left. There you can read your notification, tapping on it, reading it, showing them on your phone, replying to them, everything at one place. That's what you can do, and with this big display, this is not only the thing that you can do. You can swipe to right, and there you have widgets. You can tap and hold on it to remove your widget or add another. You can add up to 5 different widgets, so you can do that. And as an important function, you can send messages, and there are real keyboards on the messages. So, and autocorrection is actually pretty good. Let's say, hello, this is... Okay, it didn't get that. But most of the autocorrection worked pretty good. This is a watch. There you go. So you can type in your keyboard, you can place your own phone calls, and back and forth. Let's go to settings. There we have style call, sounds display. You can call forward your mobile phone's number to Gear S's number if you have a SIM card built in. With the connections, you have Bluetooth, and on top of that, we have mobile network and Wi-Fi at the same time. With the mobile network, you can set it to 3G always on, 3G always off, or auto on and off to switch to the mobile network when your Bluetooth is off. And there's always a Wi-Fi setting that you can connect to your phone wirelessly with the Wi-Fi. That's going to drain a lot of battery, so unless you really need that, you're away from your phone, you might not want to do that. The Bluetooth is the most battery efficient way of doing it. So it has a lot of functions, and definitely is a lot more than just a smartwatch. It's a smartphone, it's a watch phone. So what would you think about that? Our verdict here was it really depends on what you want to do with this thing. If you want to just take a look at this as a smartwatch, then it's just a really overwhelming smartwatch that's bigger than needed. I am personally a person who thinks a smartwatch is enough served with the notifications and the basic functionalities like alarms or smart wake-ups. I'm happy with that. So this looked absurdly big and huge and a lot less battery efficient than the competitors. I like the smaller ones like the Gear Fit, Pebble, or the Sony Smartband Talks. Now this is one of the biggest smartwatches because it's got a phone functionality. And you have to look at this as a phone. So would you want a phone on your wrist? The answer is pretty much going to determine whether you will want this or not. Unless you want a phone on your wrist, if you do, then this is pretty much your only choice unless you want to buy a Chinese fake ones. This is pretty much the only choice. But unless you really don't need a standalone 3G enabled phone on your wrist, then you might probably want to look at other things that are smaller, lighter, and battery-wise longer lasting. This is a very interesting watch phone, but as a smartwatch, that's not exactly welcomed size or the usability. It actually looks like a shield on my wrist. I think I can block a bullet with this. Unless you want that, avoid. So that was Samsung Gear S. This was Phil from undercage.com, and we'll see you guys soon.